all I did was come to here. You see how I got rid of her shoulder?
Yeah.
Good.
She was.
Yeah, and or a lot.
Doesn't want to do any work.
Won't lunge.
No.
Won't do anything basically.
No. Oh.
If you stop. Oh. Yeah, so that. Well, you're moving. That's why you're moving. Try not to move and send it back.
I'm coming in with you. I'm coming in. What's her name? She's caught.
Yeah, that happened.
You need a step ladder to get on.
No. Look at the difference, guys. She wanted to be by the gate because that's where she's used to resting.
Yeah.
Remember right, she can have this now.
Ow.
Are you alright?
You got cramp.
You got cramp?
Yeah.
She's pushing.
know.
This
Tell me
means
about it.
this means nothing to her.
No, I've tried with it.
If she's pushing. So a week's gone, just like that. A week, and I'm doing another video. I do try hard to get one a week. And James, Charlotte, Tanya say to keep things moving the way they are, one a week to keep sort of whatever, you know, these algorithm things. So we've got another video, guys. This was, before I mention this video, last week's video was Caesar and Kathy. Oh, look at his hind end. Give him a rub now, and then leave him in there for a while with you. Now, a lot of people will be wondering how things are going for their first trip out. Well, 2 days ago, we had a lovely message. Tanya's not here to read it out, but lovely message. And guys, Kathy loaded Caesar straight up. Didn't even need 2 attempts. Jogged into the ramp. Lovely. Closed up. Went for a ride out somewhere in a ride. Loaded straight back up. So that was an absolutely amazing, you know, I think that session went so well. And hopefully onwards and upwards. And it just shows, not all the time, but often a good session of getting to the feet, having the breakdowns, having the breakthroughs, you know, can change the way a horse, you know, thinks about things. So that's that. Now, the other thing is, we're having some real wet weather here in the UK at the moment, especially Wales where we are. And I woke up this morning and Tanya said, oh my life, did you hear the rain last night? It was absolutely terrible. Well, actually, I didn't. Tanya says, well, I'm not surprised you were snoring and all this and the other. Anyway, guys, I'll show you a little clip. Usually, you know, we called Riverside Ranch, and it is a little bit of a river, but really it's more what I would call a brook or a stream most year round. But when we have real bad weather, then it does. I'll show you a little clip now of what we've got at the moment. Name Riverside Ranch. Well, we always joke it's not really a river, it's a stream. And there's the back, there's our house, our decking, and there is the stream. But yeah, guys, this is going to come up. I think there's more rainfall. Basically, it's starting to overflow the bank there, so it will come into about where those pumpkins are there. Oh, and it's in the fields over there, and coming down there. That's actually running water there. That's unbelievable, isn't it, guys? How that water can just, you know, become a torrent in just, what, a day, really. But we have to, joking aside, we have to be really careful with the grandkids, because obviously we've got the 4 grandkids, they're young, they play down there quite a bit. So we're always aware when they come, they don't go out the back there, because you know, it's not worth thinking about, is it? So, okay, we're going to start the video now. I'll butt in a couple of times, I'm sorry, but I will. It's a good video, this, so yeah, we'll start.
Right, so we're back up north. And
we're up here to work some horses. You told me there was 4. On the way up, you said, Stephen, there's 8.
yeah, there's 8, unfortunately.
8 horses, so we're here
For a few days.
All around this area. And first one's tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
And Tanya, you're not eating.
No, I'm not eating.
Which is quite rare.
I was not hungry, so I'm not going to eat if I'm not hungry.
Do you know what that is?
Fish pie.
And I was
Fish pie
told,
and peas.
I was told
You've got prawns in there.
There's prawns and all sorts, and all I can find
is peas.
Peas.
And mashed potato.
Mashed potato, so Not one for having a moan, but I might say something in a bit. See how we get on with it. But yeah.
Bit of tartar sauce.
So we're filming tomorrow, first one.
Yeah. And the weather's lovely.
Is it? Because it's been terrible, the weather.
Couple of days it's going to be nice. I don't know about the other couple of days. So we got 1 horse tomorrow, 2 horses on Monday, 3 horses on Tuesday, and 2 on
3 in a day?
all at the same yard.
Oh, okay.
And then 2 on Wednesday.
You'll have to be up early for that time.
And then we're going home on Thursday. We've left Charlotte in charge.
Yeah, thanks Charlotte. Look after my horses. Right, you gonna let me eat this now?
Yeah, going.
Right. Look at all the salmon in it. It is better than I thought. So no, we won't be sending that back. Gracie.
Darci.
Darci. It's a C on it. About 3 years. About 3 years.
Yeah, not 4 years. She's
4 years.
Yeah.
You think was rescued.
She was.
Yeah, and there's been a lot of kindness shown to her over that time. You've got her in great condition, I think. But there's a few things now that are showing up that could be better.
Yeah.
She's a little bit in your space,
Yes.
or a lot.
Doesn't want to do any work.
Won't lunge,
No.
won't do anything basically. And that often happens with these rescues, and then you show nothing but kindness, but you allow this.
Yes.
It's
yes.
and it's going to spiral, isn't it? So hopefully I can help you with something before we ride.
Okay.
So Darci, so we'll watch you then.
Probably captured. She just loves coming out.
Oh right, you wanted to back her off before you put that on. Can I just say, she's moving you there. I'll explain why I'm there in a minute, but straight away, look, Sharon moves back, Gracie goes forward, Sharon moves back, so you can see straight away, and Gracie will have picked that up every single time that when she moves forward, Sharon gives to her. And you're trying to put that on, and really, so start again. Let's come out here a minute. No, this is constructive, really good advice. Look, she's. I can hardly shut that down. She's pushing. This means nothing to her.
No, I've tried with it.
If she's pushing on, this, she's pushing on us. It means. So really, she should. Agreed.
Yeah.
Be able to. For you to go in here with some quality, you show me then catching her with a bit of because that's a struggle there.
Yeah.
So.
But she knows I haven't got the hair now,
So she won't.
Don't make excuses. So you got. I'll very quickly explain, why I'm there. Okay, why I'm there. Why Sharon's asked us to go back, because we met Sharon. We did a visit there with a big Shire horse that Sharon rides. A couple of years ago it is, and this Shire horse called Precious wouldn't load, and it was a really good session again I had. And with some alterations to the 3.5 ton box involving cutting out the aluminium stays to allow Precious more room, it went really, really well. Now, while I was there last time, Gracie was there and hadn't long been rescued. And that's one of the major reasons I've been called to work with Gracie, because Gracie basically won't do anything that's asked now. Okay. Now, Sharon, I don't think she'll mind me saying to you, she is really, really, really besotted by horses. Okay. Her husband besotted by his cars and his equipment and things like that, so they've got their own little things they're into. Sharon, she's got 3 horses. One's a Shetland. You've got Gracie, which was a rescue, and Big Shire, and I mean Big Shire, Precious. Now, I understand exactly why Gracie is like she is. Okay. Gracie was rescued. There's been nothing but love shown to her. Sharon dotes on these horses. Okay, dotes on. What time is it for their? Oh, they're 5 minutes late for their hay. Oh, Precious likes to come out and watch what's going on. So things like that, right? Fair play, you know, that's fantastic that she I mean, they think the world of her, but when you rescue a horse, all of that love, love language and leadership, the love's really there, okay? Looking after them is really there, but the leadership isn't there like it needs to be. But that's what happens, and you know, suddenly Sharon wants me to try and help, because there's aspirations now of Gracie having, now Gracie's rescued, back up to weight, everything's good. Now, really, Gracie needs a job to do. And I think that they know when they've got a job to do, and hopefully Gracie will go in a cart, and they'll have some fun in a cart, and it'll give Gracie a purpose, and that's the plan. That's why I'm here. Along with one, at the end, I have a sit on a Precious, the Shire horse, because Sharon wants a little bit more control in stopping if she needs to, because sometimes she can be a little bit difficult to stop. So that's why I'm there. You know, forgive. It's quite funny, some of this, because you'll see how doting and how, in some ways, dotty Sharon can be, and she'll just laugh at that, because she knows that you know, she is in that like that way. So here we go. Right. Right. You see how you've got it on the top of there? Mm-hmm. You see, what you should do is go under the hole and through, and then it won't tighten up so much then. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. Hey, Flossie.
She's a lovely girl.
She is a lovely girl.
She's gorgeous.
So we're going to watch you now. Come and just lead her around. And see what she will and she won't. But what happens is often with these rescues, we show a lot of kindness and that, but we don't do enough. Yeah. You know, it's a human nature thing, that is. Stop. If you stop. Oh.
She says I don't want to stop.
Look, it's almost like one of those little goat rams, isn't it? Look, Grace collects up her head and just pushes Sharon. And that means such a lot to, you know, we sometimes laugh about things like that. That means such a lot to Grace.
Oh, that's what she does.
And again. We'll see that again. See if that was a fluke.
No, she'll keep doing that.
And does it ever get a little bit concerning?
A bit. She's getting a bit bigger
stop there now.
It'll be like a bull with a chance.
Yeah, and then stop. Not too, but you know, she's not bumping through you, but she can do.
Yeah.
Okay, and if you asked her to look, yeah, so that, right, okay. She's got a bit of a backup.
She's
unrequested. So this is it's about what you get.
Yeah. And she won't lunge, she won't go away from them.
If you try and lunge it then for us, just to see whether she'll go round you.
Oh, we could do the roaring.
You have to roar.
Come on, walk on. Walk on. This is what she does.
Yeah.
She's doing a bit, but she's coming in and...
Well, you're moving, that's why. You're moving. Try not to move and send around. I'm in stitches watching this, guys. I really am. But look, can you see there? Gracie moves in on Sharon. Sharon starts to retreat there. And again, you know, we laugh about it, but that means I think people are starting to get the idea of watching my videos. You can't... We move their feet, they don't move ours, and that's what's happening there.
Right. Walk on. Walk on. Walk on. And then she just keeps coming in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Right. So you say you've used...
I've tried a flag.
So if you wanted to back up, if you stand here and you wanted to back off without moving, if she'd come into your space a little bit, when she does, now back her off without moving.
Without moving?
Yeah, just bump her back, do whatever you got to do. Okay, stop. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. So I'll take it then and just see if I can. Now I am going to firm up a little bit just to bump her off. Alright, is that okay? I'm going to try and back her off here. Alright. Tell her how good she is. Alright. Now what you've just seen there, guys, is an inter-pressure response. And Grace is convinced that's what will work for her, because on so many times over the last 4 years, that's what Gracie thinks she should do. She doesn't know what's right or wrong, only what feels right to her. And that's what's happening there. This is the hardest I will be with her, but all of this encroaching on you, it's got to stop. Stop. Back up. Right, thank you. That's took how many times?
I didn't take much. 2.
Tell her how good she is. But I've got to be effective
Yeah.
to try and help you. Now she's just stopped there and backed up. I'm only going to tap her so she's on me. Because what happens with you, and it's quite normal, she does that. She looks, even when you're asking her to lunge, she looks, you've got to be a factor when you've got this.
Yeah.
So, other than the odd time you let them look, make sure she's with you. And that was earlier, guys. If you can notice here, Sharon's totally lost Gracie there. Looks away, moves forward, not interested. So that's what I mean by keeping their attention. So, I'll do this a few times and see whether I can get her to stop when I stop. Now I'm going to do what you do with your foot.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
Stop.
That's better.
Right? So I'm leading her. Now I'm going to do the foot, stop, back up, thank you. Okay? I lifted my hand and I shook and just waved my flag, that foot, thank you. And then tell her how good she is. If she looks elsewhere, this is an exercise you can do. There. Say, I'm all you need. Stay with me a little. Eventually it's just that. But she's very much looking elsewhere when you're handling her.
She's a busy pony, yeah.
Yeah. But that's half the problem. You're stopping and she's concerned about, you've got to be the handler. So tell her how good she is. So I'll work on this a bit more.
You've got an audience here.
Where?
Precious. Are you watching, Precious?
Precious. So she leads lovely. You've done a good job of her leading. Will she stop? Will she back up? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh, look at the face.
Right? Look at her. Loose the mouth up.
Yeah.
Do you see she's more with me at the moment?
Yes.
There she's not, so a little. Stay with me. Now if she got really frightened, you have to let them move their feet down. But I want to, now I've got an opportunity with her right foot, stay with me, with her right foot to send it back, right? Stay with me. So I'm gonna tut, elevate myself and then relax. Elevate myself, relax.
Marvellous, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I'm just looking at Precious.
So I bumped on her, what, twice?
Yeah.
You know, but I was effective.
Yeah.
You, because you're such a sweet person, and they are all precious, not just the one.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't think you would have been as I needed to be.
Yeah.
So someone like me has to do that for you.
Yes.
But you should be able to take over from this in a little while.
Yeah.
And be more effective, but with a smile on your face. I was waiting for her to have an unrequested forward, which she was having with you, but she hasn't, has she?
No.
I would like you to have done, because then I would have, you know. So, okay. She's come in, stop. Okay, my hand came up. Then I'm going to tut, wave my flag until she backs off me. Then get her attention. And that's really good, honestly. For this amount of time, you've got a cracker here. But it's up to you to get these things going. You can't have her pushing on you like she is.
No.
You know? So, I'm happy with that. But now I need forward motion.
Yeah.
Which is the start of lunging.
Yeah.
And you say she doesn't lunge, she just comes in.
She does a long rein either. Would you be able to long rein her?
Well, we'll have a little look in a minute.
Yeah.
These are the basics first. So, look, I'm not asking her to move at all at the moment because I'm neutral. Nothing's going on. But now, I'm going to ask with my leading hand, I want you to go forward. But the second I get a forward motion at the beginning, I will leave her alone because I need this cue to mean forward. All right? So now, look. Now she's gone. So I have now gone. This is how you build it.
Yeah.
All right? Now watch my hand and my foot. Stop. Back up 2. 1, 2. Lovely. Tell her how good she is. She's loosened the mouth up. This is making sense to her.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay? making sense there? Now I've gone from nothing, so I can speak to someone now without her pushing me over like she was you then. Okay? I can, if she comes in, I'll back her up. So I've now stay with me. I don't want her thinking about the pumpkins.
Or deers.
Or deers, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
right.
lots of deers.
Yeah. She went. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So I now will let her know that was good, because I'm going to leave her alone for a minute now.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have to beg her with the flag. So now neutral. Ah. You see how this builds? Because
Yes,
the reason it's building is because I'm letting her know when she's doing the right thing, but I'm being black and white, no grey. So if I'm asking for a bit of life around me and to move, I don't want to beg her. So I'll pick myself up until, so she's taken either the good deal or the worst deal, which is where I have to pick myself up and wail away. We need to have her moving.
Yeah.
Lead in. Drive in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, I don't want him flapping that.
Lead in. Drive in. I'm getting a bit of life now.
Yeah.
Lead in. Yeah, just a nice spot there, waiting for the little spot. Nice. Lead in. Driving, beauty. Don't give me that attitude. That attitude won't do anything for you. Lead in. Yeah, nice. Does that feel like something's happening?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lead in. Driving. I'm going to disengage her. Yeah, come out of it. Stop. Back up. Oh, look at the back up. Tell her how good she is. Yeah, now go. Look at that. All right? Now go. 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 Beautiful. And she's bent to the inside but not encroaching.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, it's lovely. It looked good, yeah.
Didn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so on that side, look at that. That was nothing.
Oh, good girl.
So you see how we built. Now that's where I quit that bit because that was lovely. I was low energy. She went off with not great big energy. She matched me with the energy then. I just asked, she went. Tell her how good she is. So I lead her. Now I'm going to drive her. Good. Lead her. Drive her. Good. Hardly asking there, she's off like a shot. So I'm going to lead her. Drive her. Didn't even ask for the flag.
Licking and chewing.
Yeah. Lead her. Go. A bit quicker. Lovely. Disengage her. Stop her. Back her up. Beautiful. The last foot. Tell her how good she is. Let her sit on that for a minute. You're a cracker.
She's lovely.
So you see how I'm keeping her attention a bit more now, without having to bump.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of, she's kind of staying with me more there than all of this.
Yeah. How would she be on a normal length lunge line, do you think?
Well, I'm building up to that. I'm building up to that.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. I'm building up. I've got to get it good.
I'm just desperate to get it right.
Right, so now I'm going to ask. Right. Good girl. Good girl.
It's been tricky, haven't you?
Yeah, that's good, isn't it?
That's lovely,
That's
yeah.
lovely.
Quite floaty.
Tell her how good she is. So that was good. This eye won't be quite as good.
Yeah.
Her attitude's a bit rubbish, so I wanted to go. You see how I got rid of her shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay.
She didn't like that, did she?
No, getting rid of her shoulder. So for getting her away from you, I'm putting a cue in for you. Come on, it's not a lot to ask. I'm shaking, sends her out, you see?
Oh, yeah.
You see, I'm putting this cue in for you because if she comes in, that's not going to do it, just. There. There's a nice little spot I had there.
Yes.
It's these little spots that, you know, tell her how good she is, stop, back up 2. 1, 2. Tell her how good she is, and then have a little break. She's really alright.
She's alright, isn't she?
She is alright. So you've done the rescue bit, you've made her love people. She used to rear and all sorts when you got her, you told me.
Yeah, just going across the field.
But
Yeah.
look what you've done. I mean, it's just that because you've gone through all of that care and making her like people again, what happens in the process, they get to where they can be a bit honest.
Yes.
And feel like they're 50-50 partnership, which you've got to be the leader of this.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm going to disengage her.
How old is she?
Yeah, that's
She's
right.
4.
Four.
Yeah.
Have you done
They
some of
don't
that
know exactly
disengaging?
though, because she was found abandoned. So.
She was abandoned.
Yeah. They put her birth date at 2019. That's
Yeah.
all they know. So.
So I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. The disengaging is really good.
She chews everything. She chews hay nets. Chews Precious's tail off. Chews hay bars. So I can only live with hay on the floor, haylage on the floor.
All right.
She's a nib.
Nice. Back up. See, the reason I'm doing so much backing is to keep her off you.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you see the video, you'll remember about the shaking of the rope,
Right.
because if she comes in, you've got to not only drive, you've got to shake. I'm trying to put the cue in. That
Yeah.
The reason she wants to come in is on the right eye. That's where she's coming in, shaking her head, not feeling great. That's this way.
Mm.
So I think that's what's been happening with you.
Yeah.
She's coming in to you when you're on that eye, I think.
Yeah.
So that's the one I'm going to do again now, and I'll remember the shaking will dissuade her from coming into you.
Yeah.
That's a cue to no, stay out. Okay. So, right, see that? See me shake and she went out.
Yeah.
Shake. Went out. Come on. Four. So this is the driver. This is the driver.
Yeah.
And that's the go out. Look. That's what I've been trying to build up because I know it's a huge problem where where Gracie comes in to Sharon and then she can't lunge her then. So that's just showing you there where I shake in slow motion. She's starting to get the idea.
Yeah.
She goes, she moves away. Now she stayed out, see?
Yeah.
And now, that's good. Now go this way. She doesn't want to see this eye. She doesn't want to come in so much. You see that?
Yeah.
Out a bit further. I'm going to try now. Look, she is desensitized to the flag, but I've kind of slightly sensitized her back to it.
Yeah.
I'm going to use one of my poignant sticks now.
Mum, save
Well,
me.
she's like, oh no,
Oh.
she's probably going to eat the flag.
Yeah.
Is this yours?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm going to borrow this then, all right?
Yeah.
So,
I've got a big lunging whip.
Oh,
is that what you use?
Yeah, I would do. Yeah.
is that your?
You give me your lunge whip then,
Yeah, I'll go get it.
what you would use,
Yeah.
and your lunge line.
The lunge line's there, the blue.
You wouldn't attempt,
Freezing, isn't it?
I'll just say you
With the
wouldn't.
Shetland if you want.
Where's
To stand inside with the Shetland.
Shall I? Yeah.
So just look at your feet.
How do I get in there?
Attempt.
Hello.
Oh, she's watching.
Oh, I
What's
say
going
hello,
on?
sweetness. I'm coming in with you. I'm coming in. What's her name?
Dotty.
Dotty. Hello.
Come out, Dots.
Go on, Dots. Here we go, Dots. All right. Oh, this is nice.
She'll be nice and warm as well, won't
Oh, hello, Dotty.
Apologies if she nibbles your boot.
That's all right, Dotty.
Apologies if she nibbles your boot.
That's all right.
You're going to be using this. I don't usually use these, but I'm going to use your. See if I can get it working with your.
Yeah.
What's it, right? So, okay. So I've gone from being neutral. Now I'm going to ask. Look. Then she's. Out with the wiggle, see?
Ah. Yeah.
Out with the wiggle.
You're nibbling my boots. Here.
Out with the wiggle. I'm going to give it a break right now. So I'm going to close this up. Alright? You see how I closed her down?
Yeah. Yeah.
All I did was come to here.
Oh dear.
Right, back off me. Right. So
She's
let her
not
settle
seen
down.
that whip before, so she's not seen that whip before.
You didn't tell me that.
Oh, hey you nibbler. Hey you nibbler. I'm being nibbled on. Am I being nibbled on? Huh? You nibbler. You. Dotty. You Dotty. Come on, see you, can I? No nibbling my boots, please. You'll just watch Steve out there. Huh?
And there's Damien, Sharon's husband, laughing at Tanya being molested by the little Shetland.
She nibbles your boots,
Oh,
licks
yeah.
your shoes, gets
likes
your jacket. I thought she would chase the ball, but she won't. Come on. She's funny, isn't she? First of all, she was just watching at Steve out the window.
So now I'm going to go ask, come down here. There you go. Now I'm letting it slide out. Little cluck. Look at your little horse. Now if she stops, I'm going to... You see how she wanted to stop by you?
She did.
Shake to go out. So I'm going to be in front of her. In other words, as she starts to think about stopping, look at that. That's beautiful. Look.
Better, yeah.
So now I'm going to take my gaze away from her. I completely released myself from her, and she faced me. Lovely.
That's the little
So I'm
nibbler.
building this, but if
Nibbling
I
my
had
bottom and nibbling my
if I had not-
shoes.
go out. I want it to look just nice right there.
Yeah.
Did you see that little spot?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm going to relax. You're not going home yet. Back up. Look at that. You see how I'm becoming a real factor to her now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's not holding it against me. She's not swishing her tail.
No.
She's starting to think, do you know what? He's worthy of moving me around and just take it. She knows I'm serious about what I'm asking.
Yeah. Yeah.
The little break.
Yeah. She's both for you.
Lovely, look.
Nice.
These are the little spots I'm looking for. And you build on this.
Yeah.
Beauty, look at this. That's absolutely. Look at the look, draw, face, lovely. So that side that she was really bad on, it's getting good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So now, can you go?
She's caught.
Yeah. That happens. It happens. It happens. So just recover. She moves very well. What's the plan with her? You're going to get a rope to ride then for a kiddie or something?
Well, I haven't got any kids to ride her, so I thought I might just get a little trap, to be honest.
Oh, wow.
Good. Good. Good.
I know she is. I had to come out. She kept nibbling me bum and me everything.
Okay, so.
Nice.
Nice. You see how we got there?
Yes, yeah.
And always look at the feet and back her up because of all that pushing. Now I am so pleased with what I've just done.
Yeah.
Because that was not easy. You
No.
would have had real trouble doing that.
Yeah.
We need to give her a break now. Very good, Sue. When you see this video, you'll do one thing at a time. Don't bog yourself down. Pick something and work on that thing. Like just talking and making sure she doesn't keep coming on you.
Yeah.
Maybe that.
Yeah.
Maybe walking, stopping, make sure she respects your space. Disengage.
Yeah.
You'll see it all on there. Then the leading and then drive for a bit and then walk away.
Yeah.
I don't want to do much more lunging now because
No.
She's out
we
of puff.
finished
Yeah.
on a good note. Now, can you imagine if I had 30 minutes with her each day, she'd be lunging beautiful.
She would, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
she would. Beautiful. So you
Yeah.
can't, you know, it's there to be had.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get you to do a couple of things in a minute, okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just a couple of simple things.
Okay.
All right. So, hello, good cheers. Hey,
Bloody freezing.
hello, good cheers. And yeah.
Good girl.
So we've achieved a little bit of lunging, stopping, respect to space, back up. Look at all that. So it shows she's got a great brain. Now that was a different thing.
Yeah.
That was
She's being affectionate.
that was you
Yeah.
know, she's not in on me, she's
No.
not pushing me. If she did,
Yeah.
I wouldn't care because now I have the tools.
She's just having a little sniff.
She doesn't kick, she doesn't bite.
No.
She's a really nice pony.
Yeah.
Except she just in your face.
She just doesn't do anything you want, that's all. Right, stop, look back at her. Yes. She stopped then, didn't she?
Yeah.
Back her, look back at her. Yes. Now stop. Back her up 3. Because she came on you. Go on, do some with your rope. 1, 2, 3, yes.
Brilliant.
No, hang on, she's doing it. Do you see what I mean? You've got to, if not, she's going to, in a week's time, she'll be pushing all over your head. You know, she needs to know. Now go away. Yes. Lovely. Do you see the life you just had?
Yeah.
You see? You're actually very good.
It's going to be a lot harder for Darci to kind of respond the same way she has with me, because you've got to remember there's been 2 years of history between Sharon and Darci now, and Darci's convinced that it's kind of on an equal terms and she can kind of push into to Sharon. So it is difficult. This is where it's kind of hard. You know, the handover is quite hard, and there's a lot of work for Sharon to do here.
Stop now, stop her. Now don't back her up now because that was quite a nice stop, wasn't it? Just touch her on the forehead. Lovely. Just make it fit. Now she's come 3 paces to you then. You missed it. Stop now, stop as she goes back. That's what you've got to be aware of with your peripheral vision. You would have missed that, but she will be on you before you know it by 2 days' time, unless you're consistent. Now look, now she's not coming in on you so much now, is she?
Amazing.
I think that's what she's showing is she would prefer to have some leadership and not be allowed. Now she'll you more.
So you best get your hat on, because you're riding precious.
Let's get her in now then.
Okay. Yeah,
There's not much all requested for motion now, is there?
No. No.
So, okay.
Would it be alright if they had a bit of haylage before we start?
Yeah,
You'll have a bad
sure.
attitude.
Go on
Now,
then.
guys, just before I sit on the big giant, look, this is what Sharon sent Tanya. I'm over the moon. Sharon never been able to lunge Darci at all, and look at that. So pleased that the message through was that she's starting to be able to lunger. So
look how
onwards and
big.
upwards.
Huge.
Look, if I stand here, look.
You need a step ladder to get on.
Now, with Precious,
Good nature.
who I visited before for...
She's like a gentle giant.
Precious, who I visited, how long has it been? It's
Ooh,
2 years.
2 years.
2.5 years.
I know she's definitely grown because she was big then, but and we did a loading session which went really well. It took a little while,
Yeah.
but, and it involved cutting out the bars, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
You feel like you could have a one-rein stop, and it would make you feel
Yeah.
more confident
Yeah.
because you're ready now to maybe go in fields and
Yeah.
push the
Yeah.
boundaries a bit. Would you say that?
Yes.
Ready?
Yeah.
So Sharon's asked, along with helping Darci, which we've just done, is just give some pointers on a one-rein stop. Go in then, Sharon, to the arena. We're going to start by see if we can flex and the feet stand still. And Sharon said she'll just keep moving around, but it won't be easy to do a one-rein stop unless we can flex her and have still feet. Right, so look, up,
Yeah.
down, and on the neck. Now I'm going to try and hold her here, and I'm going to try and wait for her to give a little bit here. There. Tell her how good she is.
Stiffer on that side.
She's stiffer. Well, yeah, but you don't know yet whether she did that automatically to check you out. You don't know if it was the bit the other side.
No.
I'm not sure, nor are you. We'll know in a minute. So up, down, get her here, there, and then see whether I can get her to give here and let her go when she gives. Beautiful, beautiful. That's really good sign. I thought she was going to be
Yeah.
spinning a bit more.
Yeah.
So up, down, on the neck, and then I'm going to see whether I can get her to give here.
Yeah.
Tell her how good. You saw it.
Yeah. Yeah. She does tip, doesn't
Tell her how good she is.
Good girl.
Right. So.
I know she's big, isn't she?
What a
We'll have to have a
cracker.
photograph.
Yeah.
What a cracker, Tan. Right. So this side, I don't know if she just gave you that because she wanted to check you out. Check your. It looked to me, but you might be
quite
right.
handly.
It might be. Right. So up, down, touch her to a stop, bring her around.
she's
You
done
were
it.
right. You were
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You were right.
Yeah.
She's better this side.
I'm not a very good rider, but I know the horse.
You know this horse. Tell her how good she is. Yes. Good girl. Right. So, and if I can start the process off from one-rein stop, and then
Yeah.
you can build on it,
Yeah.
it's the best thing for you could ever have, because if you go somewhere, you'll have the confidence that you can down to your tape and you can stop until the feet stop.
Yeah.
It'll give her confidence as well, and you.
Yes.
Right, so up, down, hand on the neck for stop. Oh,
Good girl.
beautiful.
Need to get the other side a bit better, don't you?
Well, that'll mean practice.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, up, down. Now I've got no attention there, so I might tickle her. Now I've got her attention. And I'm going to try and keep, very stiff
like
this
it,
side,
does
but that's
she?
okay. So
Yeah.
I'm touching her rump. I'm going to touch her. Now this is what we thought, didn't
Watch
we?
your feet.
So I'm going to watch my feet, and I'm going to try and relax and wait for
Looking
her
at
to
you,
give.
No, we've got 3 more horses tomorrow and 2 on Wednesday.
Right. So you are very right. She's stiffer,
Yeah.
and look, she's lovely on that side. So this will, you can practice this side, but watch you don't get stepped on. Blame me for it.
I will, yeah.
You will. Right, down.
Might have it by the time you've gone, haven't you?
Right, so now I've got a little bit of pressure. I'm coming up to where it'll be. Yeah, you're going to have to do lots of that.
Yeah.
Lots of that. Physically, I think she'll bend both ways,
Am
no
I
problem.
best doing it with the halter on, do you think? to
Not
practice,
really,
or-
because this is what you're going to be using when you're riding her,
Yeah,
not a halter. Right, guys, did you hear that clip clopping then and see the size of Precious's feet? Now, to give you an idea, Dan's just given me a shoe that'll be about around about Nita's size. I mean, quarter horses do have fairly smallish feet, really, to be able to move so quick. So this is kind of Nita and Chevy. Okay, there you go. That gives you an idea. Now, Precious is probably bigger than this shoe, but it's the biggest one Dan's got with him in the van. So there we go. Look at the difference, guys. So that's kind of even smaller than Precious, and that's like Chevy and Nita. It gives you an idea, doesn't it, of how big we're talking here. And you would never, it's so important to me. I go to a lot of big horses that are difficult for picking feet up, and I'm always aware of a horse that weighs a ton not stepping on my feet, because they can actually destroy a foot. Being serious, guys, a horse that's a ton in weight with a shoe on your feet can destroy it. That's not just the ton of weight, because what happens is most of the time a horse will stand on your foot. You then scream, obviously scream and try and get the horse off, and then the horse pushes away, and the pushing away adds over double the weight then, because they push quick, so they put more weight than their ton. So guys, be careful around big feeted horses.
Yeah, she can move, by the way, so just be careful. She can move, what do you mean? She's quite fast, she's not a slow horse. I just keep running my hand down her neck, giving her a stroke.
Yeah.
Good girl.
She looks about the right size for you.
Yeah, you won't be a fan of schooling, will you?
She's not a fan of schooling.
No, hates it.
Oh.
She doesn't like leg.
No. Yeah, she's really unfit, aren't you?
Are you unfit, girl? Are you unfit? Huh? Okay. Right then.
Yes.
Now, have you ever managed? Oh, I'm going to ride around a little bit more. Get her.
Smile for the camera.
What for pictures?
Yeah.
But she's quite light. You're right what you say. She is a sensitive. For a
Very
big horse,
sensitive.
she's extremely sensitive.
Yeah, just you have to watch your every move. As I know. Not very forgiving guy.
She wasn't a rescue shy, was she?
No, she came from Land's End at Penzance.
Oh yeah.
So she hadn't even seen a stable till she came to me.
Yeah.
So she's been.
Sharon, your glove.
Sorry,
Yeah. All right.
Then I'm going to try and see whether I can get a bit of a flex. Now this is obviously the side she's not as, so I think it's going to be about there. So what I'm going to try and do is get a little bit of a flex there, which we achieved. We kind of achieved there. So when I get to where I think the right position for her, I'm going to see whether I can get her to stop her feet here, and then leave her. Right, so that was the first, because she decided to move. That's the first kind of one-rein stop as such. But I want to get a position to put the tape. So I lift up, I'm going to reach down to where I think, touch her on the neck, and bring her around there. So I think if you can bring me the tape, brilliant, doing very well. Very, very well. So I'm going to reach down, touch her on the neck, see whether I can get her to stop her foot and go soft. There.
Ah, very good.
Okay. Tell her how good she is.
Marvellous.
Okay. Tell her how good she is. And I practice that again. Lift up, reach down to the tape, hand on the neck, and bring that round. Look at this. Okay. This is what you want. Lots of practicing of that. Like that, down to the tape, hand on the neck, and then hold. That's it. So she's getting lighter already on that side, isn't she?
Yes.
From the few times I'm asking. Okay, so now I'm going to reach down to where I think it is and see if I can get. Now she might move here. I'm going to wait and see if I can get her to just give a little bit here. Give a little bit there. So you want to come and put the tape on for me? Following you there, but I'm going to get hold of the tape again, and there's my one-rein stop. Okay, there's my one-rein stop because she followed you.
Yeah. What's his
I want to come towards you there. She wanted to be by the gate because that's where she's used to resting.
Yeah.
Remember we said earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want her to be here. Now one-rein stop. Touch it to a stop. There. Got it. Now I'm going to come down here. See if I can get her to come around without moving, but she's moving again. Not so much. Did you see that?
Yeah, better.
So I'm building on it.
Yeah.
I'm building on it. So up, reach down, touch her on the neck. See if I can get her to come around and hold and wait. Yes.
Good girl.
So these are the things, it's easy things you can practice, you see, because you're going to get a lighter to ride. She'll be lighter to ride because she'll have more flex for you.
Oh, good.
All right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to reach up, reach down, touch her on the neck, ask her for, look at this. Look at this.
That's better, yeah. Oh.
This is much better. Much better. Reach up, reach down, touch her on the neck, and see whether she'll stop and go soft. And wait for it. Yeah. Did you see the little bit of life under you? Yeah. She's really responsive.
Yeah.
Really responsive.
She's quite clever, aren't you? It's just, I've never had the confidence to go very fast.
No, I can see why. This is why what I'm doing is very, very, very important.
Yeah.
For you, you're going to have more confidence.
Yeah.
So I'm going to reach down and I'm going to touch her to a stop. Last foot stops, she goes soft. Tell her how good she is. This is the very beginning of it.
Yeah.
But she's responding brilliantly.
Yes.
Really, she is. Brilliantly. Okay.
Don't look so crabby, precious.
She's not crabby. She is.
Blooming tea time.
Right, so from a walk now, we'll reach down, touch her to a stop, and wait till she goes till she stops. Reach down to my tape, touch her to a stop, wait till she goes soft. Beautiful. Let her go off.
Look at her daffily bottom.
Yeah.
Touch her to a stop.
She never gets much of a coat on.
Ah.
See how I'm waiting for the last foot to stop?
Yeah.
You see this?
Yeah.
So I want you to do this in a minute. So
Yeah.
I'll put this in for you.
Shot.
So look,
You'll be fine.
reach up,
Yeah.
reach up, reach down, touch her to my hip, and wait till she stops.
Probably
Tell her how
get
good
rid of
she
me.
is.
She'll have had
So
enough.
this is starting to.
Reject me.
One-rein stop is starting to. She's still stiff at this side.
Yeah.
But she's listening to it. All right. Now tell her how good she is. Now I don't know if we're going to get a little softness in the chin here, so we'll see if we
I've
can.
tried, but as I say,
Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to press my finger in a little bit here, both sides, so
Yeah.
she'll have a release from this as well. So let's see. I'm just going to put my fingers in here, two reins, and wait and see whether I can get a little try. So I'm manipulating my hands. I'm not soaring, but a little bit of leg pressure. See whether I can just get a little tuck of her chin, a little in the right direction. Not there. I had a little,
oh yeah,
just a
tiny.
little
Just a
one
fraction.
there. So how
Yeah.
good she was. And do the same thing again. Manipulate, a little bit of leg. See whether I can get a little feel, a little tiny.
Just a
Did you
tiny
see it
bit.
slightly?
Yeah.
Where she just give a little bit.
She's been like this for 4 years, so it's takes some time. Then.
Yeah. So again.
Yeah.
There. Did you
Oh,
see
Yeah,
that?
that was better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell her how good she is. Take 2 reins again. Reach for her. And and then put my fingers on a little bit. See whether I can get a tip. I had a little tip.
Yeah.
Tell her how good she is. When I say tell her how good she is, I just feel it in me and just give her a little stroke.
Yeah.
You know? So she hasn't give like this for 4 years of trying.
Not
So
really,
if I
no.
can make the start, look, I'm putting my fingers in, manipulate, right, I had a little tip there.
Not unless she wants to.
Yeah. Did you see that then? This is how you start
Yeah.
the process of stiff fronted horse. But remember, I've just been working on, you can't work on that till you start get your lateral good. Okay? So now I'm taking 2 reins, look. Now I'm going to put my finger, look, I had it straight away then.
Oh, that's good. She is clever.
It's these tiny little tries that make the difference. Okay, so now look, I take the reins, reach for it, fingers in, and just wait, manipulate. There, had a little try. Okay, there's got to be a break in between them. So now I reach for her again. She's preoccupied up there, but right. So there, can you see this starting to? In how long? A minute.
Yeah.
So take it again. Right, take it again.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So that's the start of it.
Yeah.
And I would do that for a couple of days. I'm gonna. How do you get offered? Do you ever get?
On the mountain block.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm only 60. You're all right.
You're not.
Yeah. I need you to.
I'm leaving me coat.
Yeah, he had his 60th last year in June, a ranch day, big 60.
I forgot.
Yeah.
No wonder my knees are gone. And people keep ringing me up now to break difficult horses. No, we leave that to the young ones now. How's that?
Needs doing.
Right, you can have this now.
Ow.
Are you alright?
You got cramp.
You got cramp?
Oh,
Can you get rid of it like that or not?
I'll be alright. I need the girth to it.
Can you do it?
No.
Are you
Right.
there? Jump. Right, Tan, can you
Yeah.
hold this?
Yeah. Oh, I hate cramp.
Sorry.
I get it when I go over his motorbike when I put my leg over.
If you're not feeling good, get off because
Oh, no,
I don't want you to. I don't want
Are you
to
sure?
Give you some support to just get a start on it. Got a lot of horse under you.
Yeah.
Now I know why you were saying be a bit careful. She's very sensitive because she is a sensitive. For a big horse, she's extremely sensitive.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm quite now. What you're gonna do?
Yeah.
What you can practice. The easy things you can practice. Remember, when we're back up here after Christmas, you'll be ready for going further on up to do something else. So you're going to raise up with your one hand. Remember? Raise up with that one, yeah. You're going to slide down to your tape, then that on the neck, and then round to there. And can I just show you where to put it?
Oh,
You lock it on your hip.
Yeah, yeah.
So don't. Yeah.
Shall we do it
Up,
again?
up, down to the tape, on the neck, which means the other one's out of play and loose, and then round to your hip and hold lock. Beautiful.
Oh.
How did that feel?
Very good, thanks.
Let it go, give it a break, but never let go of the reins. You will always
No.
have the reins in case. And flow down to your,
I can't see.
yeah, then on the neck, touch the stuff, and then lock on your hip. You've got to hold, that's what I meant. So you see, by just holding like that, it slides through.
Yeah.
You've got to take a hold and lock on your hip, and then she's soft, let go. Up, slide down, on the neck, yeah, and then lock onto your hip and hold. That's
Sorry.
it. Beautiful. Don't eyeball her too much when you do it.
Yeah.
Just sort of look at her through your peripheral vision.
Okay.
Oh, do this first.
Well.
Up with it, yeah, slide down on the neck, yeah, and then lock to your hip. This is getting brilliant. For a big horse with a neck like this, this is excellent. Don't eyeball her too much. When she gets into trouble, a lot of people will do this.
Yeah.
They're in trouble,
Yeah.
the horse is a bit lost and going, and then they'll look at them, and then the horse looks at them.
Yeah.
So just, like this side, so up, run your hand down, that mane's a problem.
Oh no.
You'll have to plait it.
So yeah, run your hand down, onto the neck, and lock onto the, beautiful. Right, now the next stage, give her a break a minute.
feels lighter already.
Yeah, she'll get ridiculously light. That's the
That
problem.
on this horse, it feels different.
So come this way now. Yeah. Now you're going to do a one-rein stop here. So you're going to lift, run your hand down on your left hand. Lift now. Run your hand down. Lock onto your neck. Onto your
Hip.
hold.
Steve, I'm going.
Hold. Good. Let it go.
Brilliant.
That's your first one-rein stop.
She's going a bit fast then.
Then,
Good girl.
so you've noticed it's a bit light.
Yeah.
Because we're making a.
Yeah.
Do you want to that light?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you
yeah.
do?
Yeah.
Well, you can do that. So you take them evenly. You push your finger in each side the neck.
Finger or thumb?
Finger or thumb, I don't care. And hold it, and then a little bit of pressure. Yeah. So just. Yes. Let go. Well done, you.
Hey.
Your timing was good.
Was it all
And
right?
I'm not just saying that. I'm not blowing smoke.
No.
Did you see how quick
Yes.
So what you would do, this is important now, what you would do, you've got a bit of pressure on the outside, but that's it.
Sorry.
If you want lightness, you can't leave pressure on the rein.
Okay.
Now, what you've got to do is, you can practice that
Yes.
as much as you want, but only for so long. And the reason is, all you will achieve
Yeah.
is a very light head bob.
Oh, right.
Okay, that's all you get, is that, because you're throwing it away as soon as we get it. But you have to do that to make them realise how they get rid of it. Then you have to start saying, now I want you to hold it for 3 seconds. So you would hold, they go like this, she will say, well, I want it back now, and you'll say, well, no, the pressure's there until you can hold it there for 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
So you build on that little bob to hold it more, and then when you've got it pretty good, and you can say to yourself, oh, look at this now, look at this, Damien, I can hold for 5 seconds, no trouble, and she's not trying to, and she's soft. Then only then you start doing it when you walk around, take a hold, and then you do that until she gives you a nice position, and then let it go. Boy, you're going forward. No good doing it forward until you get that good.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about?
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah, and the one-rein stop.
And she feels different, I can tell.
Um, so do you think that's okay then now for you to build on?
Yeah.
So you know how to do one-rein stop, you know how to
Yeah.
practice at standstill, you know how to do it at walk.
Yeah.
She'll be a bit, the reason I don't want you to keep doing it,
No.
she's a little bit up at the moment because she's had me on.
Yeah.
Tomorrow or the next day or next week she won't be, she'll be a bit.
She's not been ridden for 2 weeks,
Yeah.
so she's
So
doing well.
I'm happy that you're alive,
Yeah.
I'm alive. She's just learnt something there.
Yeah.
So you need to bring her to the block then now.
Is that a wrap then?
Yeah, that's a wrap. I think that went well.
So that's pretty much the end of the video now. That was Sharon, Darcy and Precious. I think there was some good breakthroughs there. We were there for, Tanya, how long was we there? About 3 hours of footage.
She made us a lovely lunch.
Yeah, we had a lunch and everything. But it was about 3 hours of footage, guys. So obviously that can't all go on. Everything again goes on. What you could potentially learn from. We don't cut anything out of the training that's important. We were really pleased to see how well Sharon's getting on with Darcy and the lunging. And on our subscription page, oh yeah, subscription page, if you want a little bit more in-depth stuff and a bit more of what goes on day to day, then, because Sharon's a member of that, then pop over and see what you think. It is a really good group and there's some great videos on there. But Sharon's already been putting photographs on the group showing how she's starting to get some softness with Precious and starting to do a one-rein stops at walk. And obviously, as time goes on, then you start trotting to a one-rein stop and it'll give them so much confidence. So that's the very early stages of learning that. And you can't really learn too much in one go. So yeah, that's it then, guys. So again, if you enjoyed the video, if you got something out of it, hit the like button and share and comment if you can as well. And yeah, that's the end of it. Till hopefully next week or the week after. Happy trails and